Fire signs in love. Fire signs are Aries, Leos, and Sagittarians. Fire signs are passionate, idealistic, philosophical, and they bring those qualities to their relationships, especially the romantic ones. Fire sign people look for those who have flair, so they tend to gravitate towards other fire signs and air signs. With fire signs, they can share, whatever cause they are into, and they can fight for injustice and things of that nature. They tend to also have the same passionate temperament and expressive love nature, but sometimes it can get rather dramatic because they both are very hot tempered. With air signs tend to be intellectuals and very witty, and this stimulates fire signs and makes them mentally compatible. They might share the same sense of humor, too. The biggest bone of contention will be that the air sign person will feel that fire is a drama queen, needs a round of therapy for their hysteria, and they might just shut down every time the fire person raises his or her voice or actually has a hissy fit, which a fire sign is perfectly capable of doing. Now, the fire sign person may see the air sign person as a bit of a cold fish. Even Librans who claim that they love so much don't necessarily show it via their feeling nature. They talk a lot about love, though. And that's what air signs do best, is communicate. Fire signs, though, are not satisfied with communication when it comes to love. They want that intangible something that tells them that the other person really cares. And it could be being physically affectionate, it could be just that sense of connection that you have that is beyond words, and which the air sign person might shy away from because detachment feels safe for them. But in general, fire signs do best with other fire signs or air signs. Water and earth signs tend to put out the enthusiasm of the fire person. It's been said that water quenches or puts out the fire. And this is because water signs are very security oriented. And when they hear a fire sign person going off on some tangent, some pipe dream, at least that's what they think it is, they will point out how, unrealistic it is, or say, that's too much of a risk, you know. And earth sign people are similar. You can throw dirt on a fire, earth, and earth sign people will look at it, fire sign people as impractical. Water sign people see fire as too risk taking. So both of these elements are not naturally compatible with fire signs. In particular, water signs tend to be very clingy and smothering of fire, and fire really values independence. Fire also is not fond of bolstering people's self esteem because they value self confidence. And water signs tend to be insecure in that area, and they look to others for reassurance. And fire signs want people who are independent. And if you think about it, being confident is really a manifestation of independence because you are independent of the good opinion of other people. And this is what fire signs are all about. They tend to exhibit that quality themselves and they want it in other people. And they don't want to have to account for, where they've been. And they don't want to have to limit their interactions with others because it happens to make water signs jealous or otherwise insecure. And this can be quite a conflict between both signs, which is why you don't see a lot of water and fire signs in long term romantic relationships. Of course, you do find them in parent child relationships and sibling relationships and even friendships, especially if the friendships began when the two parties were in childhood, because these things are rather random, although, on a grander scale, they're not random at all. But from how they look on the outside, they're considered random. So I hope that I've shed a little bit light on fire signs and their love of nature. And I'll talk to you next time, guys. Bye.